Hello, you amazing sons of bitches. It is I, once again, your reigning and defending world entertainment champion of the world, YouTube, the entire internet, Hardcore Harry. And how the hell are you guys? Today we're here to talk about religion. My kind of issue with it. Not religion as a whole, generally just organized religion. First off, let me say I do believe in God, Jesus, a greater power. If I didn't, I would not wear this cross necklace. But I have a lot of issues with it. In particular, the hardcore Christians and Catholics and the whole idea of going to church on Sunday making you a better person. But before I go any further, this is going to be a series of videos. I think a part of the problem lately that I've been having with YouTube and why I tend to ramble over and over and have videos that are much longer than I want is because I pick a topic, and rather than getting down to it and saying this is the part of the topic that I have an issue with or want to talk about, I just start talking and rambling, blah, blah, blah. That's part of the problem with not having a script, is you can just ramble. But there's ways around that. And I think I finally figured it out with this and why there's multiple videos of it. I was like, I have a lot of opinions on religion lately. And I'm like, okay, well, what are those opinions? And I come up with a bunch. So I'm like, you know what? Rather than sit down and ramble for 30, 45 minutes, try to cut it down to a decent sized video, I'll cut it up. So today we're gonna do the first part, and that is using religion as a crutch, as an excuse, as a reason not to try to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Now you might be saying, especially those of you who are particularly religious, you might be saying religion is a crutch. Like, it's not a crutch, it's not an excuse, it doesn't hold you back, it's supposed to uplift you, and that is true. That is true. Religion is supposed to help uplift you. At least that's my viewpoint of it. I think it's most people's viewpoints of it, but do you really fully understand it? I don't know if you do. I don't think a whole lot of people do. I know I really didn't get it until recently. Just in the shower one day, I started coming up with all these ideas, started really thinking about it. I'm like, this is kind of an issue. So let's put the old championship down. So part of my thing is, like I said, religion, crutch, excuse, whatever. Okay. Let me explain by that. That is saying, like, for instance, an example, right? Let's just take an example. Somebody like me working on this YouTube thing, right? I'm trying. Do I work as hard as I could? No. But I'm trying hard. I do try to get videos out there. And it doesn't seem to be working. Nothing seems to be sticking, right? Okay, well, I've seen people in similar situations, rather than trying to figure out what the problem is and trying to get over it, they say, well, you know what? That's just not in God's plan for me. His plan will become clear to me, and that will be my place on earth. That'll be my reason for being here. Bullshit, okay? That's completely 100% bullshit. You know what that is? That's you being lazy. That's an excuse as to why you don't have to put in the work. So you know what? I don't feel like working harder at this thing. I don't feel like making an effort. Maybe I really don't want this as much as I think I do. Here's the clear-cut reason. Here's why I'm failing. Not because I'm not trying. It has nothing to do with me. It's because it's not in God's plan for me. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, but it's bullshit. For me, the reason this isn't working, and really the reason it's not taking off, isn't just because I haven't found what to do. I haven't found my style. I haven't found 100% confidence in front of the camera yet. That's all part of it, but that's not the reason why. The reason why is because, and why, sometimes I sit there and question, do I really want this, is because I'm not working hard enough at it. I am being lazy. I am playing Overwatch instead of this. I am playing any other video game instead of this. For some reason, it gets super cold in this room. I almost didn't sit down in place to do this video because it was too cold in here. That was going to be my excuse. I was going to come back to it later after it warmed up. I stuck a space heater in here. I'm like, you know what? I'll be back in a few hours. Do you know what wouldn't have happened? I would not have been back in a few hours. I can tell you that. So I left it in here for a few minutes. It got warm enough, and I recorded. Even if it wasn't, I was going to do it anyway because I can smell my own bullshit. I can see what I'm doing. I know me better than anybody else, and I knew exactly what I was doing. I was going to put it off, and then I was going to be like, you know what? Well, it's too late now. I'll put it off till tomorrow. Tomorrow I would have taken overtime to work. Well, you know what? I'm getting home a little late. I'm tired. I'll put it off again. That's what I do. I constantly sabotage myself, and that's why like I said, maybe sometimes I question, do I want this as much as I do? So you guys that say this isn't God's plan for me, you have to think, is that really what you feel? If it is, fine. You know what? More power to you. If you really want to cripple yourself like that, that's fine. If you really believe that, okay. You have your beliefs. I'm not going to fully hate on them. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But you need to take a look at yourself. Like, take a look in the mirror and say, do I want this? Is this something I want to do? Maybe it's not. That's why I'm using another excuse. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of what people think about you changing gears. You know, it's okay to change. It's okay to change the direction you're going in. Think about it. Do some soul searching. Stop using the excuse of religion, because it's not, at least this is my belief of religion, and everybody's is different. So you could say the same thing. Like what I'm saying about your belief on it, you could say about me just as easily, and I understand that. But my belief is, we talk about God being this benevolent, God and Jesus both being, benevolent, greater powers that are here to help us. I think of them more as watching over to a degree. I don't think they interfere. And if they did interfere, why would they plant the idea in your head that you want to do something so badly that you're right there, it's right there, and you think you could do it, and then it doesn't work, and then take it away from you? Why would they do that? Why would they say, well, why would God say, it's not my plan for you, I'm just fucking with you? If that is what you truly believe God to be if that's truly what you believe God to be, why do you believe in that God? Why do you follow that God? That is not a God that I want to follow. That's why I don't believe God is anything like that. So, like I said, you can look at me just like I say I feel your idea is wrong. You can say that my idea is wrong. That's fine. But that's an argument for a different day. The point I'm trying to make is, stop using religion as a crutch. Stop using it as an excuse. Stop using it as a reason to sabotage yourself. Even just, a broader sense of this video, not just religion, just any excuse you have. Stop using excuses. For me, it's Overwatch. I like playing Overwatch so much that I let it get in the way of doing this. I let it get in the way of a lot of things that I shouldn't. For some reason, I enjoy it, even though it really, really raises my blood pressure when I play it. For some reason, I really enjoy it. Probably an addiction. That's probably, it's probably the definition of addiction. It's something that I really like to do that in the long run hurts me and it sabotages me, but it's something I like. But just like with Overwatch, I have to stop. You all have to stop. We all have to stop using excuses. And like I said, in particular with this video, I'm talking about religion, like this God's plan for me thing. Calm down. You calm down. But this God's plan thing, like I said, has to stop. It has nothing to do with God's plan for you. It has everything to do with the fact that you're feeling lazy that day and you don't want to do it. It has everything to do with the fact that you set something up for yourself that you feel that you really want to do, and as time goes on, as you're doing it, you feel less and less like you want to do it. And instead of just accepting that and saying that, you don't want people to think you're a failure and you've quit. So it's, well, I'm not quitting, it's not working out, so it's just really not God's plan for me. No, stop it. Just like with me and this thing, if I don't want it, I need to figure that out, and rather than feel embarrassed that I say, I quit, I'm done with it, I just need to use this time and the resources for something I really want to do, and that's what I need to do one day. If I ever get to the point where I feel that this isn't right, this really isn't what I want to do, then I need to switch gears. So that's what I kind of urge you guys. At least think about it, especially like super religious people out there. At least think about it. Don't subscribe to this God's plan idea. If something's not working for you, take a look at yourself, take a look in the mirror, take a look at your own bullshit. Because you know deep down that your bullshit's what really is preventing it. So look deep down, whatever you want to do in your life, whatever goal, whatever dream you have, look deep down and say, ask this one question: do I really want to do this? Really take some time to think about it. And it might not come to you right away, because I'm still doing this, right? And like I said, I might need to figure out if this is what I really want to do. So that might take some time, just like with you guys. It might take some time. It might take a year, more. But ask yourself that question. Think, do I really, really, really want to do this? And if you do, great. From there, figure out what's stopping you. Figure out what excuses are getting in the way. Figure out how you're getting in your own way and change it. fix it. Just like I have to do. Change it, fix it, do something different, make it work. And if it's not what you want to do, if it's really not what you want to do, you know that it's not what you want to do anymore, do not be afraid to change it. Don't be afraid of what other people think about it. Don't worry about what they say about it. Don't worry about what you think about it. Don't feel like a failure because it's not a failure. Failure is continuously doing the same thing. It's the definition of madness, technically. But continuously doing the same thing and expecting a different result and being too afraid to change it. That is being a failure. So don't be a failure. Be a success, because I know you can do it, just like I know I can do it, whether it's with this or something else. But don't use religion as a crutch. Don't use your own bullshit as an excuse, as something to get in the way. Don't use what others think of you to say, you know, I'm going to keep doing this even though it's not working, even though it's not what I want to do. Change it up. Don't be afraid to. Anyway, I think that's it. And that's all for this video. I know it ended up kind of getting more away from religion and to like other things. So maybe this video really didn't need to be about religion at all, but that's what it started with, so I'm going to stick with it. But thank you guys, as always, for watching, and I am not trying to offend you with your religion. Whatever your beliefs are, that is fine. I am 100% fine with that. I'm friends with atheists, I'm friends with hardcore Christians, I'm friends with people that are just kind of casual believers like me, and have a different viewpoint of it and aren't really for organized religion. But, you know, I love you guys regardless. Whatever you believe, you think I'm wrong, that's fine. You know, leave that in the comments. Let me know how you think I'm wrong, and we can talk about it. Doesn't have to be an argument, we can talk about it. So comment, and I usually say that later, but comment. We'll start with that, because I do love seeing you guys' comments, and that's how we're going to build a community, by commenting. Make sure you like, that always helps. Dislike if you really want to. You really are like, this guy's an asshole. He's shitting on my whole religion. Okay, I understand. Go ahead and dislike if you really need to. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's very important. Hit the notification button, that little bell up in the corner by subscribe. That'll let you know when my videos are coming, when they've come, when they've been posted. You'll know right away, supposedly. What else? Share, because sharing is caring. It's good karma. It helps you out. And if you're super religious and you believe in doing good things for others, or just even if you're not, you just believe in doing good things in others, sharing is doing something good for me, because it really helps. So please do it. What else? Oh, I know what else. More importantly than any of that, just have a great day. Have a hardcore day.